Morning everyone, just after 7:30 I think. Been inside, woke everybody up, made a coffee, but I've been out here for probably an hour looking at all this power steer rack and pinion and nuts and bolts and stuff like that. I'll just show you what I'm up to. So everything's in, power steering's in, it's all nice and beautiful brackets. It's a big unit. I've done all the steering control, except for, I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do with all this here. I'm not going to bolt it in yet because it allows me to push it over. And what I'll do is I'll buy some all thread on the inside, cut it to the length that I want, and I'll weld it on here, wherever it needs to go. And then I'll screw this down with a lock nut, get my correct heights. I'm not happy with the bracket that sits over there, which is this bracket. It's meant to bolt on here, up the other way obviously, but I'm not happy with that sitting on there. Just doesn't look right. So that's something I will change. I've seen videos where other people haven't been happy and these get in the way of the extractors. So having the freedom to push this over, as long as I keep my angles and everything right, or up or down, is something that I'm going to keep until I drop the engine in, which hopefully will be during the week. All the steering control arm, beautiful. Not happy with the length of those bolts though. Look how long they are. They could have been 15 mil shorter. They don't hit anything at all. They clear everything beautifully. They're just long. So this is just about ready to measure it up and make sure that the front end's as straight as I can possibly get it. I whack the brakes on. I can whack some wheels on and start tightening all the bolts up. Obviously, everything in those control arms, I haven't done them up yet. You've got to have weight on the vehicle for that. So yeah, very impressed. This will drive beautifully. It'll be a pleasure, and hopefully you guys follow suit and start doing it yourself. Now I could have made this whole complete unit myself, using a VT power steering and make my own brackets. The control arms, I'll just show you around. So the only thing you got to do with the VT is measure your lengths, cut them, and re-thread them 7/16 through here, and you can use your original, the original HJ series tie rod ends. You get away with doing that with a brand new rack, because this has still got to go down for an engineer's certificate, regardless of it coming from the rod shop. Laws have all changed and all that sort of shit. So anyway, lesson learned. I'd already paid for all this before I realised that. Otherwise I would have made it myself. I would have done it for about 1,200 bucks, I reckon, instead of 2,800 bucks. But having said that, this looks like an awesome power steering system. And hope you enjoyed it. I didn't really do a video of putting it on. It was that simple. I had it all up and on my own and bolted in within half an hour. The rest of the time I've just been sitting here and admiring. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Have a good lockdown Saturday. Well, the engine's sitting in. Got plenty of room with these extractors, the original extractors that were on it. So it looks like they're going to stay. Plenty of room on this side. The only thing I don't like is there is bugger all room with that power steering. Those lines running across there, they need to be rebent. but apart from that, it's not too bad. Now I've got to find the air conditioner and see if I've got enough room to squeeze that air conditioner in on that side. Okay, I've just got this mocked up, this power steering pump. Fits beautifully in there. From the front, you will, so it remind you, you will be able to see it through there, but if I paint that all satin black, you're not going to notice it. Especially once your radiator's in, your bar's on. Hangs out that far over the radiator, so that's bugger all. I can actually go in a little bit more if I wanted to. And I've got all this solid area here to weld brackets on, so I reckon that's where it's going to go. Plus, I've only got to go from there to there with the power steering lines, which I can just run straight down along the chassis. What do you reckon, guys? Leave your comments below. Tell me what you reckon.